Hello everyone, welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for always coming out here. May God bless you. My people, we don't come out again with another bunge update concerning what is happening with Simon Ekpa in Finland. Simon Ekpa versus Finland government and Nigeria. My people, a lot is going on. To the extent that this matter had, attracted international bodies, yes. These people, they have come out, like to stand. What exactly is happening? These people, they are freedom agitators. You see, the way they judge things here is what do you do? What did you do? You understand? You just did this. But they don't go to check the reason why you do those things you do. You understand? So that is where the Nigerian government is really failing in this issue. Something brought about Biafra agitations in the southeast. Something brought Simon Ekpa on board. Something also brought Nnamdi Kanu. Now my people, it don't read in Finland. And Finland and Nigerian governments, they are now sent to answer Biafrans at the ICC. My people, the battle line, it be like say, it has been drawn. Oh, this matter dey hot as we dey see am. So make I drop am for here, make you watch this video and see what is happening. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to like. Thank you. See you in my next video. Bye for now.
Still having backing support from individuals, international personalities, and all that regarding the accusation leveled on Simon Ekpa. And why Simon Ekpa cannot be convicted by the Finnish government. These are the strongest 5 reasons given by this man from USA, who has called the Finnish government to release Simon Ekpa and free Simon Ekpa, because he says Simon Ekpa is a freedom fighter, and the Finnish government are making a great mistake by listening to the Nigeria terrorist government to try Simon Ekpa for no obvious reason. So he has come out to give reasons why Simon Ekpa can never be convicted, and Simon will walk out free from the Finland court in coming days as a free man. He said, number 1, Finland constitution uphold freedom of speech. Number 2, he says, self-determination is not a crime in EU and the United Nations. Number 3, Biafra issue is political and predated Simon Ekpa for exercising his freedom of speech and decision. Number 4, issue of jurisdiction. 5, Simon has a clean record in Finland. So with these 5 strongest reasons why Simon cannot be convicted by this man, who has once again called for the release of our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa from the detention of Finland government. Like he explained that Finland constitution upholds freedom of speech. Now Finland fought war against Russia to be where they are today. Finland not know what is called freedom fighting, freedom of expression, freedom of speech, and all that. And exactly, their constitution upholds that Simon Ekpa is a freedom fighter. They know, like we said the other time, the Finland government is aware of Simon Ekpa's activities as a freedom fighter. So they have no evidence to hold him, to charge him, or even to imprison him, because Finland fought war to be where they are today. Also, he explained the self-determination, saying that self-determination is not a crime in EU and the United Nations. Self-determination is not a crime in World Organization. They recognize it and they accept it, that when someone is seeking to be free, to exit from where they are, that is allowed in international law, international courts. So that's exactly what Simon Ekpa did and was doing before he was detained by the Finnish government. Like we keep saying, based on the allegation coming from the Nigeria government giving the Finland pressure to arrest or detain Prime Minister for exercising his right of self-determination. So that Biafra issue is political, and it allows Simon Ekpa to show, to exercise, and to do what he can to liberate Biafrans, or to liberate people that has been marginalized in Nigeria. And evidences of those proof of what Simon Ekpa was doing is there for the Finland government to see and to know, and also for the whole world to know as well, that Simon Ekpa did what he supposed and what is enshrined in the UN Constitution and the European Constitution as well. Like we said, freedom of speech and self-determination. So that with all this, that the Finland government has no jurisdiction over Simon Ekpa to stop him or to jail him, or even talking about extraditing Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria to face charges. And that one is bringing it up, mainly Nigerian government or Nigerian newspaper, that Simon will be extradited back to Nigeria, which that we have explained in this platform several times, many a times, that is not possible, no way that Finland will extradite Simon Ekpa to Nigeria. We keep explaining that. But, the Nigerian people, how they behave, and, trying to put pressure on something to make it look like it's something that will happen. So he said that Simon Ekpa is a free person, and he will be freed after his court appearance. So right now, like we said, the Finland government is aware of all these things. They know that Simon Ekpa is not a terrorist, and they know what Simon Ekpa is doing is right. Because, like this man explained, that Finland fought war to be where they are today. Finland fought war, like what Ukraine and Russia are doing today. Finland, there was a time that Finland fought war with Russia to be free today. And Finland knows all these things, know what is called freedom fighting, know what is called self-determination and freedom of speech. So for them to see all these things and keep holding Simon Ekpa to the extent of trying him, that's a very big mistake that the Finland government has ever and will ever commit. They have committed, crime against humanity, because they are violating Simon Ekpa's human rights. They are violating Simon Ekpa's freedom of speech. That Finland should release Simon Ekpa than keeping him or trying him for something that is false. So we'll stop here. Leave
to this very video I'm about to play, where Master Simon Ekpa explained where we are today, and that it is forward ever and backward never. For those who are still confused, or those who are deceiving themselves, and those who are pretending to be sleeping, I want to remind you that every single message we need to move forward is very much available. All you need to do is to open up your ears, open your eyes, and you will see them. And when you see them, I bet you your life would never remain the same. I urge everyone that is out there watching this video at this particular time to please pay attention from the beginning to end. After watching the video, your life will never remain the same. You will no longer be confused. Let's watch and hear what Mazi Simon Ekpa has to say.
Those who are asking, did you say Biafra will come in 2023? Biafra has been restored already. What is remaining is a complete declaration that will be defended. And before that happens, there are many things that we need to put in place. I want you to recount the achievement of the Biafra Republic government in exile under the leadership of Simon Ekpa, what we have achieved in 2023, and ask yourself that question again, and you will look very stupid. We have been able to form government in exile in 2023. In 2023, we have formed the de facto government. In 2023, we have launched Biafra Liberation Army. In 2023, we launched Biafra Navy. We launched Biafra Air Force. We launched the forces of Biafra. In 2023, we adopted Helsinki Declaration, which is the constitution of Biafra. In 2023, we had a convention in Finland where Biafra people gathered from all over the world as delegates to vote on the Biafra Charter, which is a living document subjected to amendment. In 2023, we have created 40 states of Biafra. And believe me, many more states will come because we are not done yet. In 2023, not only that we created state, we also brought a redesigned and a redrawn Biafra map to reflect the current situation and the current demography of Biafra. In 2023, we started engaging officially Nigeria state in a guerrilla warfare on self-defense. In 2023, we officially and publicly engaged Nigeria terrorist army, and we are neutralizing them on daily basis. It has never happened before in the history of Biafra after the war. In 2023, we publicly and openly made sure that Nigeria doesn't kill again in Biafra land and go free. So, if you look at those things I've mentioned and those ones I have not even mentioned, are you still going to challenge Simon Ekpa that Biafra has not been restored in 2023? Biafra declaration is not about mouth pronouncement. It's about putting every structure in place. It's about putting every mechanism and measures in place to shaping the map and the structure of Biafra. In 2023, we have designed the economic viability of Biafra. In 2023, we have kicked off the Biafra Urban Development Project. In 2023, we've made a lot of impact globally. In 2023, the Biafra awareness gained the highest momentum in the history of Biafra since after the war. In 2023, we made the Nigeria terrorist army to cry on the floor of National Assembly. It has never happened in the history of Nigeria. In 2023, those who are serving as the agent of Nigeria, benefiting from the corrupt entity called Nigeria, openly called for persecution, execution, and the kidnapping and arresting of Simon Ekpa because they know that this is a different thing from what they have seen in their entire lives. In 2023, they call for the arrest of Simon Ekpa and call for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Confusion. In 2023, after they have used many years to plan the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they have come to say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a saint. He's a very gentle man. He's a nice person. But just 2 years ago, they kidnapped this nice person from Kenya. 2 years ago, they tortured him for 8 days. 2 years ago, he was an evil man. 2 years ago, they called him terrorist. 2 years ago, he was everything evil to them. 2 years ago, they spent hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. They kidnapped him and put him into a private jet from Kenya to Nigeria. 2 years ago, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was everything evil to Nigeria, including to Ohaneze Ndigbo and all of them. 2 years ago, he was the only problem of Nigeria. 2 years ago, he was the only person that constituted all manner of insecurity in Nigeria. He was the one who is more deadlier than Boko Haram. He was everything thing that Nigeria don't want to see today, as Simon Ekpa take the Biafra liberation to the next level, the same people are now calling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the most sensible person. These are hypocrites, these are devilish people, these are criminals that only thing they want to do is to give dog a bad name in order to kill it. They have given that name to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They themselves were the one who condemned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same people today, they have seen that yes, indeed, someone actually followed this footstep of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and ready to drag all of them to Biafra land. So that when we get to Biafra land, we will treat their fuck up very well. Today, the same people who gave the bad name to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in order to be kidnapped, they slandered his name, blackmailed him to other ethnic nationalities in Nigeria. All of them today has come to say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is very sensible. Now it is Simon Ekpa is the problem. These people who are just evil from birth refuse to understand why Simon Ekpa have decided to take this thing upon himself to liberate the people of Biafra who has been subjugated and chained with Islamic State agenda. They found themselves in a hole. They tagged us, thoughts in a circle, because they thought that they have actually systematically conquered everybody by dividing, creating states, dividing us, changing the demography and map of Biafra people. And at the end of the day, they structured out 5 tiny states, called it 5 Eastern states. And they say, let us continue to divide them. And now they tell you, oh, you are talking about Biafra. You are just 5 states in the circle. We have come to destroy their evil agenda. Today, you will understand that the plan of the Islamic State has failed. Today, the Biafra people are proudly announcing the 40th state, which is called the United States of Biafra. 40 complete states, cut across board, including in the area where they claim they were never Biafra. I have come to learn from what Biafra did wrong in 1967 to 1970. I have come to learn what Wazirike did wrong from the time he started the Biafra movement, and I have come to learn what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did right and was in the process of doing before the plan and kidnapped him. I continue from there, and today we are where we are. They are not resting. Those IPOB Nigeria are not resting as well. Every given opportunity, they think that there is a fight in the Biafra government. They will say, oh, their hope now is that they are fighting, and they are hoping that there is a fight in the Biafra government. That is to tell you that, like we said, they are cursed. They are cursed, and they can never rise again. Biafra government in exile is a government that nobody born of a woman marching on this planet, using your foot to walk on the ground, will ever destroy. Biafra has been restored in 2023. We have a government, we have a structure of the government of Biafra, we have every department that made Biafra government a legitimate government. The people of Biafra are loyal to the government, both in the exile and in the homeland. We have governors, state administrators in all the 40 states of Biafra. We have the deputy governors, which is called administrators. We have the secretary of state of each state in Biafra land. We have the chairman and managers of county and the district. If you do not understand that with this structure we have now, one day you will sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Biafra. It means that you are an idiot. I told you that by the time I finish with Nigeria, you will sleep in Nigeria one day and wake up in Biafra. The next phase is to set up the police of Biafra. The reason why we have not set up the police is because it is going to be state police. Every state will have their police. Every state will be independent. It is going to be local police, and there is no interference from the central government of Biafra. The military is a joint military. It's one military that will protect the territorial integrity of Biafra. When one state is attacked, it means that you have attacked all of us. So my people, for those who are asking when are you going to declare Biafra, we have already declared Biafra. We are only waiting for us to conclude the last phase of the Biafra government, and one day you will sleep and wake up in Biafra, like I said.
Thank you very much for staying to the end of this video. So please, let's hear from you. What's your take? Share this video, make it go viral. Don't forget to subscribe if today is your first time of discovering our channel. Thank you. See you in my next video. Bye for now.